Good evening, all. My name is Cecil Civil, and what I hope to do with this series of mine is teach you how to approach things in a more gentlemanly and proper manner. So, what I plan to do today is take a few, shall we say, romantic approaches and see if we can make them a bit more proper. So, join me and let's be civil. You know, my heart no longer longs for you, but I feel that we shall continue our engagement because feelings are prone to change. Yeah, I don't feel good about that one. I hope you broke up with this man. Ugh. Excuse me, dear madam. I noticed that your makeup is stunning, and I was wondering if I could borrow a bit of mascara so that I may feel more beautiful on the inside, if you will. I could decorate my brown eye. Yes. I really don't think makeup works that way, but it's not my wheelhouse, so. Moving on. Excuse me, madam, but are you a celestial being? Hmm. Could be a bit more creative. Query, does this washcloth have a scent of chloroform? Even proper, please don't use that line. Please. Unless you'd like to meet that special someone in prison. Pardon me, I seem to have misplaced my point of contact upon my mobile device. Could I acquire yours temporarily? Pretty cute. That one might work. Would you like to accompany me to a burlesque show? Now, you are forbidden to physically interact with the performers, but you can enjoy with your eyes. I do wish they would allow you to physically interact with the performers. I may have made it creepier, my apologies. Madam, I was curious if I may come to your domicile and perhaps wash your washroom with my mouth. I think that's a failure on my part. I think that's a failure on his part, too. Excuse me, fair lady. That garment, is it composed of felt? No. Consider it such now. Nope, still doesn't work, does it? I am under the impression that most men do not long for your particular form, but I would like to press my lips upon you and hold you in a loving, fat manner. You know, without the first part, I think that almost works. You are most comely, madam, and I would consider myself an expert, being one of the thespian field. Interesting, nonsensical, but interesting. Good evening, dear lady. I go by the moniker of Michael, but you may refer to me as Milk, for I can provide you the nutrients that you crave and desire. I like that one myself. You may feel the same, but sometimes it's nice to amuse yourself. Moving on. I do enjoy the company of those of the Caucasian persuasion. I appreciate the works of Daryl Hall and John Oates, as well as those of Paul Simon and Art Garfunkel. I'm glad you appreciate our culture. If you're willing to take me to Scarsborough Fair, you'll make all my dreams come true. Excuse me, madam. Are you in a relationship that is all-inclusive? Because I would like to indulge in your derriere. I think I need a mint after that one. Excuse me, madam, but could I trouble you to make a mockery of me and perhaps comment on the minute size of my member? Okay. I'm curious, does your male partner allow you to have compatriots? Rather bold question. Excuse me, madam, but I was curious if I might indulge in the taste of your boots. If not that, could you perhaps take said boots and perhaps squish some bananas and be quite vocal about it? Interesting way to get one's potassium. A query, madam, but your bosom seems to be unnatural. Could they be customized? Just... Excuse me, madam, I was curious if you were an aficionado of the Japanese animated series known as My Hero Academia. If so, would you accompany me as we view said program and engage in Detroit-style fornication? I'm not familiar with this term. You learn something every day, especially how not to approach a woman. I am of the belief that I could change your mind about your sexual orientation. One of the things that I'm willing to do is to compensate you as I perform conolingus upon your person. Now, I believe you will be impressed by my stamina in this activity. Someone is barking up the wrong tree here, but you have to shoot your shot, I guess. Hope I don't get in trouble for that. Moving on. I do not proclaim to be a meteorologist, but I must inform you that you can expect to receive a few centimeters this evening. Wink. I like that one. I have received surgery upon my sexual member and felt the urge to inform you about it. I mean, I think it's important to communicate with your potential partner, but it's not the best icebreaker. Just say. Your visage is that of an insanely high temperature. I am curious if I may perceive it without garments. I think that was okay without that last bit. But that's me. Shall we proceed? So do you engage in sanitation? Would you be willing to sanitize my domicile? Perhaps perceive my sexual member? Sounds like a very odd survey. Your countenance is reminiscent of an ad one might see on the side of a metro. It would be my greatest wish to have a female romantic partner with a visage similar to your own. Seems like a roundabout way of going about things, but hey, if you have a twin, you could hook this guy up. Make these better, but to be honest, I feel that I need a bath after this. But thank you for joining me, and if you would like me to do more of these, please like, share, and subscribe, so that I may be encouraged to do more. And it doesn't have to be pick-up lines or any such thing. It could be anything that you feel is a bit sour and could use a bit of properization. I don't think that's a word, but I think you get my meaning. Anyway, salutations, and enjoy your evening.